This game is called Attack of the Ants. We've spread out some different disc cones here, which happen to look kind of like an anthill, but you could certainly use any object you have laying around the house. Or if you just need to pick up the backyard, you could do this with whatever's laying out there anyway. In Attack of the Ants, we have our friendly pest control specialists here. And when the game begins, they are going to dribble their soccer ball and they're going to try to collect or close as many of those anthills as they can. Ready and go. So in Attack of the Ants here, there's some decision making, lots of different movements where you're dribbling the ball. And the players have to get their head up and they have to be looking around to see where's that next anthill that they're going to go and collect. Now in round 2 of Attack of the Ants, we've just spread the objects out, and now instead of just dribbling and picking them up, we're gonna say in order to close that anthill, the friendly pest control specialist has to dribble their soccer ball around the anthill in a circle. They might use the inside of their feet, they might use the outside of their feet, so they can practice using different parts of their body to close the anthills. If my kids are playing this, I might encourage them to use both feet. We want soccer players to be able to dribble equally well with both feet. And again, you know, in a game like this, when I was a kid, I would just slalom in and out of cones. But to do that, I typically have to look down to see the cones. And now that they're spread all around the area, you know, the players, when they do this type of an activity, they really have to be looking up and around to survey, which is more realistic to what we want the soccer players to do. There's lots of decision making built in, which cone or which object am I going to go to next. They're getting tons of touches. You could make it just a fun activity. You could make it a competition where you see how many of them you can get in a minute, or keep going until they're all gone and you can see who can get the most, depending on how you want to play it. Have fun.